and welcome back to our half-hour highlights of the 12th Festival of Pacific Arts. Traditional healing has long been practiced in the Pacific for thousands of years, but unfortunately it's in danger of dying out in some island nations and territories. But as we found out, there are some who are willing to share their skills, knowledge, and resources in an effort to preserve this ancient and sacred art form.
Half a day. We've followed the crowd here to the traditional healing hut, and I'm here with Zita Pangilinan, who's the president of the Hudson Foundation and the chair of the Traditional Healing Arts for the 12th Festival of Pacific Arts. Zita, thanks very much for your time. Tell us what's happening here today.
Here at the Guma Zoamti, which is Chamorro for House of Healers, we are featuring the delegations of traditional healers, and all the participants that come here search for the indigenous ways of healing. For the past week, we have featured the different countries, and I also have had forums on the status of traditional healing in their countries, and are sharing each other's experiences and what's happening about traditional healing in their countries in hopes to learn in order to preserve and perpetuate our traditional healing practices throughout the Pacific. Each day we have different healers and delegates conducting healing. People would come up and share some of their ailments and stuff. So depending, the healers from different countries offer their services. You know, we have very few healers left. So we're trying to establish an apprenticeship program, establish a center, collect plants, propagate plants, and secure properties to ensure that the jungles stay intact of our medicinal plants.
I also understand that you're hoping to build stronger connection between traditional healers from around the Pacific.
Definitely. I think all the traditional healers that have come, we have 13 countries, have come and shared the value of networking, the value of sharing our experiences. So we are now talking about establishing a consortium of traditional healers throughout the Pacific. In addition, we have just passed a resolution to go to the United Nations as well as the United States about protecting all our medicinal plants and the jungles and getting access to our medicinal plants on base or the military installations, which is one of our greatest challenges.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Oh, let's go now to meet Raymond Itzimera from Nauru. Thank you very much, Mr. Itzimera, for your time today. First of all, could you describe for us what you're doing here?
Today, I'm demonstrating my medicine, which people can survive on it. Firstly, this is the pandanus root. It came out from pandanus. Get the pandanus root, the one don't touch the ground. It's for headache and anything that's happened to you, on your head. You got a pain on your head or plenty of wiring. This is the one that releases the pain. Just apply it on your head and then it release the pain. Anytime people want me to do something to them, like what I asked them first, what's your problem? They told me, I say, okay, I'll make it for you and I'll treat you well. I'll give you my medicine real good. I hope it will work on you and everybody else.
You mentioned this is a treatment for congestion, for headaches and things like that, huh?
Yeah.
So what type of ingredients do you use for that? The pandanus, I understand, is one. Is that the root of the pandanus?
Yeah, the root of the pandanus is good for headaches and mostly for fever. People got fever. You can pound this, squeeze and drink the water in it. Especially when they come to me in the morning. I treat them in the morning, like in the evening, not past 6 o'clock. I should treat them before darkness, otherwise they get sick when their head get wet in the night. I treat them before sleep. Yeah, that's only twice a day, all the pain and everything. No longer than one day. Yeah.
Okay, so back in Nauru, is this sort of traditional healing practices still quite common?
Yeah, by me, I am the, I mean, I'm the only one who've been treating people there. I'm free. I give everybody what they want. I can treat them good.
And how are you? We had a conversation, and you mentioned that you are sharing your knowledge with other people so that they can learn as well.
Yeah, I visit place to places that are back home. I tell them to write it down. Everything that I told them, they should write it down so that if they get sick, they can treat themselves or come to me. I'll explain to them what they're doing and what to do. It's a secret, but I want them to make sure it works. I mean, I want them to share this knowledge out of me for their children's children.
And how did you learn?
Family passed to family to family. My grandfather passed to my mother, and my mother gave it to me. And people, those old people, they gave it to me because I really interested in this, making this medicine.
What do you think of the opportunity to share your knowledge as well as to see how other Pacific Island countries practice traditional healing as well here at the festival?
But I'm very pleased to share this kind of thing to people so that they can survive on it.